for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. I've been waiting for the one forever. Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you I feel so much better, oh yeah. Before you I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky, oh. There's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Follow your heart, baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Something good. Something good.
Hi, good morning. Where do I stay? Okay. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me before I start? Wait, I'll check. I'll check. Oh, there. I can hear myself. Yay, good morning. Today is October 31. We are now going to talk about the forecast for November until December. And we're going to have some review and so on and so forth. We're going to tackle all the forecast for all 10-day masters as well as Feng Shui and Men Dun Jia for the month. All right. Okay, so here we are. Oh, October review. Here we are. So we had so many events happening around the globe. No, the first one, there was a lot of flooding in Myanmar. We also had in Brazil and in the UK. We also had Acapulco hurricane. Okay, and then now we're hearing and we're seeing the exposure of what's happening in Congo and in Gaza, the heartbreaking war in Gaza. It's apparently with what's happening. I don't think it's war. It's sort of like genocide. No, so sad. Okay, so but we are going to get ourselves prepared for the rest of the month. We are going to see what can we do despite the challenging time, despite the not so good, no, things happening around us. Okay. So we are now going to, but before we dive into the forecast, I'd like to invite you to my Telegram channel. This you get more fast updates, or at the same time, it's easy for you to actually see all my posts in this channel because we have so many social media. It's hard to keep up. Okay. Hard to keep up. So if you want to keep up in, with a single app, you can please do join my Telegram channel. Okay. There. And then yes, I forgot to give the water activation last month. So you can be assured that this month I will definitely give you the water activation. Okay. To give extra boost, okay, for November 2023. All right. Okay. So now we are going to talk about the energy of November. Okay. So the image of Guihai is pitch black water with no moonless night. It's moonless night, so which is why it's dark, if you can see. Okay, there's nothing that you can see. But it's basically in the sea and it's moonless, sorry, moonless night. Okay. So what are we seeing in terms of the energy of the Guihai? Okay. So Guihai in layman's term, this is actually water pig. It's actually a month that's combined that has two energies. Okay, it's quite hot. Hold on. I don't know what's happening to my aircon. Okay. All right. Okay. It's missing in action. My ano. Okay. So what's the image of the Gui High? So the image of the Gui High is water pig. Okay, sorry. Moonless night, and it's actually dual energy, or it's water on water. Okay. But instead of we see a gui water and ren water. Okay, so I'm talking about the technical. So what's the energy that we're seeing within the month of November? Okay, the fact that we have high, that's currently clashing animal of the snake, which we have within 2024, it sort of indicates that this month is a bit challenging. A challenging month. There will be, on top of that, though snake and tiger are combination, the other side of that partnership is also destruction. Okay, so it's indicating that's going to be a challenging month. And then if I'm looking at the chi men for the entire year, and specifically looking at the month of November, we're unfortunately seeing pillar. Okay, when we talk about pillar, this sort of indicates chaos and some violence, no, so in a nutshell. Okay, so that's what we're seeing here. The energy that we can actually see, that there's more exposure, there's more knowledge of what's going on, or another side is that there's current tension that's quite boiling up, that's sort of, yeah, hidden. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Or the other side, wherein people will get more exposure, will get more knowledge of what's currently happening, more information going out. Okay, but of course there's still something that we can do. Okay, there's still a lot of things that we can actually do. We focus on things that's within our control, the things that we can actually prioritize, focus on to move forward despite the uh, not so good energy around us. Okay, let's start Okay, so but before we dive in, I'd like to you to plot your patchy chart. Always remember, you not only have one animal, you have four. Okay, but the purpose of our forecast, we are going to use the day master as our basis to see what's the energy that we can actually learn from and gain and give us forecasts to protect ourselves and so on and so forth. Okay, so plot the QR code and then look for your day master. That is going to be the point of reference for our forecast. Okay. Yes, I have a live event on January 27, 2024, and this is actually sponsored by Hotel Carmelita and the events place in Tuguegarao. So I do hope to actually see you there. This is going to be in Marco Polo. This is going to talk about all the energies that we have within 2024, the forecast, what are the things that you can do and maximize. And the best part, I'll be able to teach you how to actually read your month to month energy so it gives you guidance all throughout 2024 without having to consult me. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So I actually hope to see you there. If you are interested, please click the link in the caption box. It's there. Just sign in. There. My early bird rate is finally sold out. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes, I hope to see you there. Marco Polo, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on January 27, 2024. Okay. Okay, enough. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the day masters, the forecast of each day master. So for the Jawo, this is actually a good month to learn something new, to expand your knowledge concerning your career. Anything to do that's connected to your career, it's actually a good month to try studying something new. And at the same time, this might even be a month wherein you may meet interesting individuals that will be of a good help when it comes to sharing best practices. Okay, that's for the Jawon. Okay, there. I'm not getting any comment. I don't know what's going on. Okay, all right. Okay, next is Yi Wood. Yewood is indirect resource, sitting on direct resource. So this is actually a good month to start exploring new topics that's not connected to your expertise. Meaning, this could be Chinese metaphysics. You start learning about Chinese metaphysics, Men Dun Jia, Pachi, Feng Shui, and so on and so forth, or anything that you have been interested in and you haven't had the time to actually explore about this certain topic. Okay, so Yiwood is actually a good Yiwood. This month rather is a good month to start enrolling in those courses or exploring new hobbies within what's happening with me today. Okay, so there. Okay, all right. Next, Bing Fire. Being fire, this is going to be a busy month. You may feel a bit more overwhelmed than usual, no, within this month because there's so much things to do. There's so much uh, problems to solve, no, and this might make you emotionally drained. So my advice is to actually start meditating, or since we have indirect resource, start tapping people that you can actually ask to delegate all the rest of the tasks, especially if it's an errand. Best to actually delegate some of the issues, some of the problems, so you don't get overly worked or overwhelmed. Okay, and also my advice is to start meditating because your indirect resource is actually strong this month. So let's maximize that. It's going to be easier for you to actually build that connection to make those manifestations. Why not? Okay, so being fire. Okay, next for the ding fire. Same goes to the ding fire. However, ding fire, this, if you're a woman, okay, you're a woman, this might be a month wherein you find you're sort of constantly arguing with your spouse, or there's so much issues that you have to deal with when it comes to your spouse. Um, Always remember that things can be addressed in a diplomatic manner. Be patient. Okay. And at the same time, if there are things, again, to delegate, that there are things that you can actually delegate to others, this is actually a good month to do that. You can ask your friends, your families, people that are close to your noblemen, people that you can actually rely on. So you can pass on some of the problems. So you can actually focus on addressing the issues that you have with your husband. Otherwise, if you're a man, or yes, other genders, but yeah, man. Usually this is for man. If the other side is for a man. If you're a man, then basically this is a month wherein you might see yourself spending more time in the workplace. There's so much issues to actually face within this month. But everything that you actually do, every reaction that you actually make is how you are going to be judged. Okay, so pay attention. Okay, and make sure that your plate is empty for things that are more important, like I always say, and always delegate things that can be addressed by someone else. Okay, like errands, issues that that are, oh, I forgot that term. Okay, something that's clerical, stuff like that. You can delegate those tasks. Okay, next is for the Woo Earth. Woo Earth. Oh, Woo Earth is okay. I'm seeing here financial increment, or this can be bonus. Okay, this could be, oh, this is what bonus? Why not? Because November is quite close to the December, so you might actually receive it within this month, or this is going to be an added increment on top of what you're receiving. Okay, why not? Good. All right. But there's some issues that's sort of lurking on the side. So my advice for the Earth, whatever you're going to do within this month, pay attention to the details, because if not, something might happen that would actually cause problem later on if you're not very careful of any task that you're actually doing, especially if this is quite big and this is going to involve a lot of people. So just be careful of all the details to avoid further problems or future problems because of negligence. Okay. Next. Okay, next is, I'm not receiving any comment. This is strange. No? Okay. All right. I think something's wrong. Anyways, StreamYard has been having problems this past month, weeks. So could be. Okay. Next is G Earth. Oh, G Earth. Okay. Past investments or past efforts. Oh, this is a one-time thing. It's a monetary increment or financial increment or past investment cashing in this month. You might see a property getting sold within this month. Congratulations if finally manifested. Or this could be um uh inheritance. No, why not? Okay, good. So congratulations, this is a good month. But there's some changes, minor changes. These are minor changes that's going to happen within this month, but then again, congratulations for the G Earth. So you are definitely cashing in something valuable this month. Okay, next is for the gang metal. Okay, gang metal, all eyes on you. This could be in a form of a recognition, a promotion. Why not? No, yeah. Or this could also mean all eyes on you, wherein there's so much petty issues that's going to happen that's concerning your work. There could be Mm. naysayers, gossip that's going to plague you within this month for the past issues that you've probably done. But that's fine. My advice, when this happens, you have so much attention, just embrace it. Because the best part of this month is that whatever attention that you're actually getting, this is going to transform into wealth opportunities, especially in the future. Okay? The attention will bring wealth. Yes, opportunities for you for this month for the gang metal. So embrace the attention. My advice to you, use this as a platform to showcase your skill set, what you can actually do, what you can actually share, embrace. I'm sorry, not embrace, to share, to give value to others. Just forget the naysayers. We will always have that. It's fine. Focus on what you can actually deliver and give, because again, all eyes on you for this month. Embrace that attention. Okay. So imagine people are spending time and actually focusing on you. That's actually a good thing. So don't hate the haters. Okay. All right. Next is for the sin metal. So this might be a month wherein you might start something new. Okay, you might actually start a new business, start a new product, you start um, or doing some marketing exposure within the month of November, which is fine, which is good. The attention is also going to give you more opportunities for wealth. So my advice is to constantly do. Let's maximize this month. you know you may see yourself get going out exploring new experiences with this month, also mean good food, new experiences, or yes, venturing into something new this month. So congratulations to the sin metal. No, yes, all eyes on you. Okay. All right. Next for the ren water. Okay, so you might actually end up spending more for a family this month, for a family who's actually in need this month. And you may also see yourself spending more time with your family and friends. Use this month to actually go out and mingle, spend more time instead of more money, spend more time of yes, time is a resource. Spend more time with your family and friends, to build some connection. Okay, that's my advice. There's no question. Everything is clear, yeah? Okay, very good. Okay. Next is we water. We water is okay, this seems like you might actually spend for a family, but sort of like go shopping. Okay, go shopping, or yes, but you can still spend for a family or spend more time with the family. Same goes to the rent water, but this is slightly different. It seems like because of a family member, you might end up spending more in terms of yes, shopping or spending on their needs and so on. And because of that, people will actually call you more, or you will get more attention from your family and friends because you're spending so much for others. So it's a good thing, yeah? Good thing. It actually means you have money to spend. Yeah. Okay. So if you have money to spend, go shopping. Besides, next month is going to be sorry, December is going to be the Christmas and holidays, so it's time to shop. So why not? You might see yourself spending this month to shop. Actually, yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Hold on. Let me check. Okay. Okay. Great. All right. Questions? None? Guys, you guys are so quiet today. What's happening? Okay. All right. So here is the feng shui that we have for the month of November. Okay. For the month of November. I got a question about where should they stay for the entire year or for the month of November to help healing. Okay. There is two. There's only one for this month, which is sorry, just only one, which is the West. Staying in the West. Activate the West. This is good for healing. 6 is always the number for healing or good health. Always remember that. Okay. So when we have this annual flying star and you're looking for the healing star, we always chase the 6. Okay. In this case, we have the west. The other area is east, but east is actually not a good sector within 2024, as this brings out illness issues. But in terms of the rest of the year, we can use the west. Okay? So use the west for the healing. Yes. I forgot who asked. Hold on, let me see. You're willing to wait, no? To explain what's going to be. Mm. Miss Lani, yeah, hopefully you're here. Miss Lani, yes, you can use the west sector for the month of. Sorry, west sector is for the month of November. Okay, so what are the other areas? What can we do for the rest of the areas? Okay, for the north, if you're a business owner, yeah, north is a good sector as there will be some returns for past efforts, for past investments within the month of November. However, if you're going to use this month, be careful of all the details in your workplace or your business because the more you activate, there's also room for um, being forgetful, forgetting the important details or issues that would be about negligence. Okay, so just be careful. But North is a good sector when it comes to bringing in wealth. Just make sure that you have a to-do note. You won't forget all the details when you're activating the North. Okay. All right. Next for the East. Okay, East. Okay, couples staying in the East sector. Okay, if you have been staying in the East sector despite my advice, and you're a couple, this might be the month wherein you are going to see arguing with each other more within the month of 2024. Okay. Best to communicate. Be patient. If you can't move to a different room, just be patient with each other and be clear in explaining your thoughts to avoid some separation or prolonged resentment and so on and so forth. Okay, but if you're feeling ill or yes, physically ill, please avoid the east. There's no other way. There's no other way. Okay, avoid the east. Next is if you're currently in the marketing field and or in your PR, um, you may see increase in income this month if you stay in the Northeast. If you're also a trader, which is also good, so do stay in the Northeast. More income, no? More income coming in within the month of November. I'm always getting lost. I don't know why. But yeah. Okay, so Northeast is good. North is good. Northeast is good for income generating. Okay. There. Okay, so by the way, just to give you a review, the reason why I'm talking about this, no, if your main door, your bedroom, or your workplace are in these sectors, please avoid if you can avoid if it's a bad sector for the month, and if it's good, then the more you activate, the more you use the area. Okay. But if not, that's basically, if you can't, then basically this tells you what are the potential issues that you could actually have within the month. But the fact that you're aware of this helps lessen the issue because I know that you'll be able to do something about it. No? Yeah. Next is the west. Okay, if your main door is in the west, make sure before you go to bed to remove all the plugs, check everything as much as possible because there is indications of fire hazard if we are not careful. Okay, if we are not careful. So the more this is just the month we become more careful. We yes, be more cautious of whatever appliance that we actually live around, open, especially in the middle of the night. Okay, so if your sector is sorry, your main door is in the west, that's additional precaution that we can do. But if you're a business owner and on top of that, your west has amazing external forms, no mountains and then there's trees, nothing, no shachi, then don't worry about that. In fact, if you're a business owner, you can see some recognition, no, increase in reputation if you're able to implement some innovative ideas within your business this month. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, next is southwest. Okay, southwest. This is good for spirituality. Okay, if you're trying to connect with your deity or you want to have um, praying sector, and also this can help you connect further faster, or yes, this is actually a good sector to use, southwest, no, it's where if you've been trying to meditate, pray more, then this is a good sector to activate. Okay, sort of extra boost in connection, no? There. Okay, another good sector for meditation is actually south. Okay, south is good for meditation or breathing exercise. Okay, but if you are an investor, okay, I've been investing a lot of things and you don't know, or you kind of want to invest on something that's speculative, then this is a good sector to activate. But please, if you're not an investor, or still if you are an investor, please practice due diligence. Please research further because market now is quite volatile. Okay, I'm not asking you to invest on anything. I just mean that if you are very much confident in what you're actually going to invest in and you're just looking for the timing, then this is the sector that you can actually use within the north. Okay, other than that, you're not so familiar with a lot of things, I'm not asking you to invest. Okay, because again, it's too volatile. Okay, all right. Okay, next is southeast. Okay, so if you're trying to build, increase your branding within, especially if you're a consultant, okay, it's consultant and yes, consultant, and you're trying to increase or improve on your branding, then this is actually a good sector to activate. So what usually happens now when I ask you to activate a sector or to use, what usually happens? If you're doing the right thing and at the same time the external forms are actually good. Hi, Anna. Oh, finally, I have a comment. Okay, so I'll focus on what I'm saying. Okay, so what happens when uh, if you stay and activate a sector? What usually happens? You sort of if you're activating it properly and forms are good, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have some new ideas. Okay, new ideas that you can actually implement, or sometimes you sort of notice something. Okay, and it's going to inspire you to do some creativity and so on and so forth. It's through your imagination, not imagination, through your creativity, your intuition. Okay, your intuition. And then you're going to all of a sudden think. And then what you're supposed to do is to act on it. Okay, so that's what Feng Shui does. Okay, and at the same time, it also gives you this, if you the forms are good and the activations well, it gives you this relentless um, consistency in pursuing your goal, and at the same time gives you more ideas, or at the same time it you all of a sudden meet strong individuals that's going to be helpful for your goals. All of a sudden you're at the right path at the right time and so on and so forth. Okay, I hope it makes sense, but that's what happens when you're actually activating a sector properly. Okay, it's not like a genie in a bottle appearing and then there's a wad of money being handed to you. That's not real life. It doesn't happen that way. It's sometimes through your ideas, through your intuition, and then suddenly there's a lot of things coming in and out of your life that are actually good. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm sorry, I got lost. Okay, so there. Okay, next. Not last but not the least is the northwest. Okay, avoid the sector as much as you can. This could trigger a lot of losses, especially if you're into gambling. Okay, you might lose money in your gambling. Yeah, in your gambling. So, actually, if your bedroom is in the northwest, your bedroom is or your main door is in the northwest, my advice is just lie low. Don't do anything that's very risky because there's so much loss that could happen within the month of November for the northwest sector. So avoid this sector at all costs as much as possible. Okay? Or if you can't, then lie low. Don't do something that's risky within this month. Okay? Even the habit, alcohol intake, and so on and so forth, this can lead to issues or decision making that could bring regret in the end. Okay, so there. Okay, so another sector to actually that's good for meditation, and this is also spiritual and to help increase spiritual enlightenment is center. Okay, so um, the especially with what I told you a while about the north and a little bit of based on my past videos of what next year is going to be. What we need right now is stronger connection and spirituality. So despite the issues, we can actually still manifest. We can still see clearly on what's the best decision to make. No, so I would advise so actually for this month, if you have an opportunity to increase your spirituality, yes, start meditating more because we need to have our mind clear more within 2020, this next months until 2024. Not to be affected by what's happening outside. Okay. 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 Hi Anna. Okay, what sector? Okay, hold on. I have to go back to. Sorry, I have to go back to the. Oh, oh, hold on. Excuse me. For rekindling. Well, you can actually use north. North is a good sector. So nine, this is happiness, and at the same time, four is also peach blossom. This also attracts romance. So for the month of November, a good sector for couples is actually the north. Yeah. Okay. Is there a sector that to help you convince someone that they're doing wrong and to help them change? Okay. Okay, so I'm just to ask, no, is this a question of the lack of confidence to actually help someone improve? If that's the case, then basically Southeast is actually a good sector, or you can use the South for the time being and then move to another sector or move to another. Yes, we're chasing the three. Okay, we're going to chase the three if we're lacking in confidence to actually convince someone. Uh, uh, how to change. But if we're talking about information and knowledge, how to actually make someone change, then I would advise the center or the west. Okay. Or center, more on the center. We chase the four if it's information based, if you don't know how. But if it's confidence, we chase the southeast, which is number three. If you look at the okay, so while I say the location, I hope you're looking at the image, no? So, for the what we want for confidence, if we chase the three, for information, we chase the four. Okay. All right. I hope that helps, no, Yana? Okay. Hi, greetings watching for Tallinn. Oh, thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me. Oh, numbers. Okay, so well, knowing Iverson, he's not into the numbers, but I think what you're asking is the flying stars. No? What are the good stars that we actually chase for period 9? 9 is a good number, and especially if you're activating for period 9. Okay, 9 is a good number, and then we have 2. Okay, and we also have 4 because of the He2 combo and the combo of 10. Okay, so 9, 2, 4. We can also use 1. No? 2 is 1, of course, combo of 10. The example of combo of 10 is 1, we have 2, and then 4. 4 is for the Hitu combo. I hope that's clear, Nardane. Thank you for joining me. Yay! Okay. Okay. So basically, this is information. Yeah. I think this is also charisma because at the end of the day, um, we in order to change someone's mind, we need to be someone that is so influential, influential to actually change their behavior. And um, in order to be influential, as science has shown, it requires competence and charm. No, I forgot the other term, competence and charm. So it's what we call the charisma. So I think that what you need, if you have the confidence, is the information how to be charismatic, or be a good influence to your husband. Then I would advise the center, the information, and then you do your research there, how to actually influence someone, how to be charismatic, especially to your husband. No? Okay, there. How can you actually convince them to agree to whatever you want them to agree with? Nah? I hope that helps. Yeah? There you go. Okay, hi Amor! Sana dito ka kanina. Oo. Sana ka-join ka kanina. Walang nag-comment. But anyways, but thank you so much for all your comment. I felt so lonely. I thought I was just having an imagination of numbers. Okay. Before we go to the, before we end, because we're going to talk about the Chimen. Chimen now. This is quite needed right now. As I mentioned, increasing your spirituality. So, okay, thank you. But thank you, you're here. Better late than sorry. I never, no? Tama ba? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go to what's the sector? No, what's the purpose of this sector? So I hope I can make it bigger. Okay, I don't want to disappear. Okay, so we have here the Northeast, we have the chief, and then we also have ambassador and life. So what does this mean? Especially right now, with what's happening around the world, we actually need income as much as possible. At least we want to uh, lessen the problem when we don't have income. Am I making sense? But yeah, when it comes to this month or this entire year, at least one of the issues that we don't want to have is our finances. Okay, there. So what we want to tap within this month is actually the Northeast because it's targeting income, especially your current workplace or your current business. What you want is to maximize the profit or at least the income that you're generating from your income source. Okay, so how do we actually do that? Remember that you back face the Northeast, okay, and count 64 to 1. And my advice is to do this every morning. Okay, every morning as much as possible. And when you wish, every wish should be you wish, yeah, should be said 3 times. Okay, and how are you going to say the wish, Heavenly Chief? I am protected from all the negative forces around me. Okay, I have clarity and creativity in serving others. This is a wish that you can say, or another, give me the clarity and creativity that allows me to serve others. Okay, so when we talk about chief, in order for him to give you manifestations, your wish should be something that would benefit others. Okay, so in a way, what you want is to become so valuable in making other people's lives better. Okay, because the more valuable you are, the more income comes in. Okay, so this is the, so in terms of your, how do you translate this to your business, to your business or your career? What you want to say is, how can I give me the clarity? If say you're selling a product, give me the clarity to make my products better in solving my client's problem. Okay, that's specific. The more you have value, like I said a while ago, the more you have value, the more money will actually come in. The more problems you solve for others, the more money comes in. Okay, so that's the intent when you are actually asking from the chief. No? Okay, and also the good thing about the chief, this is also a good protector. Okay, so you can also, which I mentioned a while ago, for the first example. So I am protected. Yes, I am protected from all the negative forces. Lead me to, or give me the clarity to protect me and my family from negative forces. Okay, so there. This is actually a good sector to activate the Northeast. Yeah. Okay, so this is a very common question, Nardane. Okay. Um, yes. What should we do for windfall money is usually nine. Okay, and it's a flying star nine if you want to do that. For this entire year until 20 January February 3, we have the north. Okay, but I'll be honest with you. I know that this is something that's a common question, and this is what most people know are trying to have this windfall. If we're talking about lottery, I wouldn't advise. No, I wouldn't advise, because usually, when we're winning or asking for a lottery, the universe has to have or maintain a balance. Okay, so if you win something out of just betting, it has to reset. So what's going to happen? It's going to take something from you. Okay, it could be a separation, or someone dying, or so on and so forth, or a pet dying, and so on and so forth. So if we're going to aim the windfall luck, it's especially for lottery. This is specifically for lottery. Okay, yeah, just be careful. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Just be careful. But if for betting in casino, um, when it comes to the Chimen, if you can plot, what you should chase, just make sure that you're backing the harm. That's a tip. Okay, but it's the thing with this. I tried. Okay, I tried. The thing with the backing the harm, there's a time limit and the time of energy that you can maximize. Okay, it's not all the time you're gonna win it, especially if you keep on using it. No, that's based on my experiment. So if you're trying to win fall in terms of casino, you can back the harm. You plot the Chimen chart at the hour you're inside the casino, and then find where the harm is, and then that's where you bet in that, either in that sector, at the same time you're backing that specific sector. So example, just to give you an example, is there a harm here? Okay, so there's a harm here in the example that we actually have, which is actually in the east. So say you plotted the chart and you saw, okay, the harm is in the east. So in the casino, what you're gonna do is you go to the east sector, and then you back the east while you're betting. Okay, but don't think that this you can use this forever. There's a limit. There's a limit to using this. Okay, but for the flying stars, Feng Shui, flying star 9 is good. Okay. Okay, I hope that's clear. I hope that helps. Okay. Other questions? No more question. Thanks, Nardane, for giving me your question, for sharing your question. Yay! Your question. No more. What time is it? I think it only, still have a few minutes. Okay, so, when I mentioned a while ago about the pillar, when I, like, sorry, the achievement for November, it's not so good. Even the month patchy, it's not so good. So let's make the most of what we can make the most of. What's the activity that I should focus on? What should be what can I do to increase my spirituality? Okay, within your control, within your control. Always remember that. Okay. If we're chasing the annual stars, you can chase four, always the four. It's charisma, it's also love. But when we're activating, don't expect that when we're activating the four, it's automatic that it's going to last. The relationship is going to last. Nah, the job is coming from you. It's coming from both parties. Okay, this is just an opportunity when you activate the four, but it's your job and your partner to make the relationship last. Okay, so when it comes to looking for opportunities, we look for the four. So in the case of our year's flying star, that's actually in the center. Okay, all right. So just be ready when you're going to enter into a relationship. It's not the feng shui's fault. No, if it doesn't last, it's the fault of both parties if it doesn't last. Okay, so which is why we all know this relationship requires work. So that's where you guys come in. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Is it true? That's not. Is it true that if it's not good to have water feature on the left side upon entering? No, this is not a standard. No, this is not a standard rule to actually have a water feature. This requires some auditing because sometimes Well, actually, yes. Yes, I think what you're asking is about the indirect and direct spirit. Yes, northwest. Northwest doesn't. Yeah, it's not. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Yeah. You're not supposed to have water in the northwest sector. What's the cure? Cover up the water. That's the best way to actually cure that because you can't have water in the northwest. It's good that you asked. Yeah. Kind of you if you want to give up on the repercussions of northwest because when we have northwest, this is mind. Okay, this is mind and the brain or the head. So if we're actually activating it wrongly, especially putting water, this can cause anxiety, depression, okay, or some mental illness. Okay, so my advice is just to cover it up, especially if the water is quite strong and active. No, it's flowing fast and it further what happened to my skin further strengthens the ill effect of the northwest. So, okay. Okay. When we thank you, Omar. Thank you. Magpo-post ako. Palagi naman ako nagpo-post eh. So, I can't tell yet for December, but usually I try to do at least a week before the official date para lang you're given heads up. No? At least you have preparation for the month. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Amora is a college classmate, friend, batchmate, no? Thanks for joining me, Amor. Hi, Leia. Thank you so much for joining me. Mukhang maraming na late. O, kasi ngayon lang napasok ang mga comment nyo. But yeah, thank you for being here. You can, watch the recorded and go back from the beginning so you can see ano yung mga forecast natin. No? Forecast natin within the month of November. Just last words to give you, no? Despite the challenges outside, we always focus on what we can do for our family, for ourselves, okay? And my strong advice is to actually strengthen your spirituality to help give you clarity. No? And at the same time, hindi madamay tayo I'm sorry, started talking. We won't get affected as much, no, when it comes to the external environment or the external issue that we are experiencing. This is so nice. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you, Nardine. Yes, right now it's 2,750 pesos. Oh, why not? Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I hope so too. I hope to see you there. But yes, I will send you. I'll reply to your comment on Facebook. The link directly to my live. Okay, I'm surprised. Oh, I'm flattered. Okay, I need to process this. Okay, thank you so much, Nardine. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And I actually hope to see you in my next live session. And I actually hope to see you in my actual live event on January 27, 2024, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Marco Polo for Marco Polo Philippines. Please click the link in the caption box. I really hope to see you all there. See you. See you, Nardin. Thank you, Amor. Okay, before I say goodbye. Okay. I thank you so much. Thank you, Amor. I'll PM you. Thank you so much. Bye.